Hello guys, welcome back to Tech Project. Today we are going to make a beautiful calculator using HTML, CSS and JavaScript. First take a look what we are going to make. You can see this is a calculator and it looks perfect. If you are a beginner, then it is the best project for you. I also show you how to write text with your name. The one more important feature of this calculator, when I take cursor on the operator, it glow and every operation of the calculator is work perfectly. If you like the design of the calculator, so please like the video and subscribe my channel for latest update. So let's start. I use Visual Studio Code here. If you don't have, then I give a link in description to how to download it. Now open the Visual Studio Code, go to File, select New File and save it with any name with .html extension. First we create the basic design of our calculator. For making it workable, then we use JavaScript and at last we apply the beauty with the help of CSS. So take HTML tag, then head tag. Now give the title to your calculator with the help of title tag. You can write anything here. I write attractive calculator. The thing which you write in the title is appear on the top of the browser. Now there is two methods to create the calculator, with the help of form or with the help of table row and table column method. I use the form method here. So I take a form tag. I gave it name form1. You can give any name here. Now I declare the class and give the class name Kelsey. Set the action your file name .html in double quotes. Now select the method post and close it. In our calculator, first we want an input screen, then buttons. So first type input and its type equal text. Give any name and assign an ID with any name, then close it. In HTML language, we use two things, one is ID and one class. If we want to edit a particular thing, then we assign a special ID to it. But if we want to edit a particular object and then we want to apply the same design to all other objects, then we take a class. Now declare a button with input type button. For button, I give a class as BTN design because I want to all button of same size and same color, so I assign class here. Now I give the value to the button 7. The value you give is the value that appear on the button. Now we want if someone click on button, then its value display on the text field. So for this type on click equal, then type form1.answer.value, then concatenate operator plus equal and then the value, which is 7. Plus operator help to concatenate the string. Now check it whether it is working or not and you can see it work fine. I tell you the meaning of form1.answer.value. We want to write the text in text field. For assign the value in the text field with the help of button, first we come in the form class. Then we come in the text field with the help of its name, which is answer, and last we assign the value, so we write this type of format. Now close this and copy the same code for all button operator backspace clear button. Just change the value. I copy in this way that I want 789, then an operator, then a new line, and then 456, then again an operator, and so on. In top row, I want a clear button, backspace button, 00 and a divide operator, so I again paste the code here and change its value. For clear backspace button, don't change the on-click function, just change its value. When we write code for it, then we change their function. Now check it whether it is working or not and you can see it works fine. For making of the clear button working, I just remove the value from here and leave it blank because on clicking the clear button, we want the text field black, and also remove the plus symbol from here. Now for backspace button, we use an inbuilt function of HTML which is substring. Just remove the symbol plus reduce the string length by 1 and assign it. In substring, we pass the 0 and then pass the same method which is form1.answer.value.length, which calculate the length and then it reduce by 1. Now only the equal button is left. So first we create the basic design of our calculator with the help of BR tag. So apply the BR tag next to the text field, then apply again BR tag after the for button and so on. Now check it. I just refresh it and you can see the design has been done. The last row contains the 3 buttons because the size of the 0 button is double of the all normal buttons. So assign ID to 0 with any name and remove the class. Now one more thing, we want that all operator glow. So assign an operator in different class. Copy the operator class name to every operator. Now for make it workable, we write code for equal button. For equal button, we just use the inbuilt function which is eval. This takes string from the text field and evaluate this and set the answer again. This 4-letter word is enough to make the calculator workable. Now check it and you can see every button work fine. Now the only design part is left, so open the Visual Studio Code again, go to File, select New File, then save it with any name with .css extension. First we create the basic design of our calculator, so type body and curly braces, and then in body type margin set equal 0 and padding also 0. While making calculator with the help of form tag, the benefit of the form tag that we can create a box, then all button automatically plays in this box. And by the help of box, we can place our calculator at the right position. So for making box, type the name of the form class, which is Kelsey, with the help of dot symbol. Now set the width of the box. Give padding top equal 100 px. It means the box is 100 px below from the top. Set padding 100 px from bottom, which means box is 100 px above from the bottom. Set top 50% and set left 70%. The left helps to shift the calculator to the right side. Now type the transform translate -50 -50%. Set the transition 0.25 px. It helps to glow the button. Set the background color black. Basically, we don't need a background color. Just making the box visual, I use it here. Now set the position absolute. Now for making the CSS file workable, implement this file in main HTML file in the head tag. So type link rel equals style sheet href, then file name. Now check it and you can see a box is created and all button in the box, but these buttons are on the left side. So for making in center, just type text line center. Now again check it and it look perfect. Now we start apply design to our button and text field. First we apply design to text field. You know, we assign a special ID to text field with the name of display. Now we use it. For access the ID in CSS, we use hashtag. So type hashtag display, then curly braces. Set the border none. Set the background white. You can set any color according to your choice. For making it round, set the border radius according to your choice. I set 30 px. Now set the width of the display. Set the font size which display in the text field. Now set the font family. I use sans font here. Now set the font weight. It helps to bold the text. Set the height. Set the margin auto. Set the border 2 px solid white. This line means the outline of the text field. You can also set any color according to your choice. Now set the color of the text which display in the text field. I set black color here. Now check it and you can see it works perfectly. Now we apply the design to buttons. For apply design, we use its class name, which is btn design. So access the class name, so type dot, then class name and then curly braces. Set the width and the height of the button according to your choice. Now set the padding top. Padding top helps to set the space between the top row of button and display. I use it -1. Set the border none. Set font family and font size. Now set the font weight. Set border radius also. Set margin. Margin helps to maintain the gap between button. Now save it and check it and you can see all buttons come in perfect shape but not 0 because we give a special ID to 0. Now we apply design to our operator. Copy the same code, just change the class name. And we want our operator glow, so just add transition and type cursor pointer, which help to glow operator when cursor come on it. For giving the glow effect to the operator, again type the class name and just type hover with colon and then curly braces and pass the color which you want after glow. I set the background color. This you can set any color according to your choice. Now remove the background color of the box. Now check it again and you can see it works perfect. The text field is not visible here because we set white color and the screen is also white, so it is not visible, but don't take tension about it. Now we apply design to 0 button. We give a special ID to 0 button is 0. So for accessing it, type hashtag 0 then curly braces and copy the same above code of the any operator and paste it here. Just change the width and set little more than double. Now check it and you can see the design is done. Now we set the background color. For setting the background color, we have to go main body. type background, then linear gradient to left. You can also write here to right to top to bottom. Now pass any two color according to your choice. You can also use my color or any color by taking from Google. Now save it and check it. Now our calculator is ready. The button appears in little fade color. For making it pure white, go in button design, type background color, white. Also made this change in operating design and zero button also. I forget to remove the transition and cursor from zero button ID. So just move it. Now save it and check it. One more thing is left, the space between the button is very large. By default, the space between the button with the help of BA tag is 1, so it is large. To reduce the space, just go in main body and set the line height 0.05. Now save it and check it, and you can see now our calculator is ready. Now it's time to write the text part. So go to Visual Studio Code, go in HTML file, type the body tag here. Now write any text in H1 tag. You can see it come over on the web page. Now for apply the design to this text, we write the code in CSS. So go to CSS file, we directly access the heading with the help of H1 and then curly braces. Set the color of heading which you want. I want this text in center from top to bottom, but just little bit left side from center. So type margin top 300px. Now again check it. You can see it come in accurate position. Set margin left only 100px. Now transform the text in uppercase. Set the font family, font weight. Set the text decoration. It helps to give underline. Set the font size. You can set anything according to your choice. Now you can see it is done. Now it's time to give the second heading. So take S2 tag in body tag and type here what you want. You can see it come just below the heading 1 because it is second heading. Now edit this. So for editing this, just copy the same code of heading 1. Just set the margin top -1px. It reduces the space between these headings. Set the margin left. Change the font weight and font size also. Remove the text transform and text decoration from here because we don't need it here. Check it by running and you can see our calculator has been made. So thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you like it. If you have any query then comment down below and like the video and subscribe my channel for latest update. Thank you.